wild, loose painting about this kid. He's spray painting this way and flipping off that way and sticking his tongue out. And 28 years later, I do a painting. 30 years later, he shows up and buys it and tries to kill me. Category 5 bad idea is about this art show we had last year. This certain person that came, somebody from my past that doesn't know how to control themselves in certain situations, really kind of created a ruckus and was rude to the gallery owner and embarrassed and pissed me off. And so I did a painting about her with a bunch of black light bulbs on it, like bad ideas. So there's a big tidal wave that's supposed to be her with a tornado on its shoulder. We'll see how it goes this year.
Oh God.
Dirty Birds Lay Bad Eggs is about some loser that tried to break into our house a couple years ago. And so there's an image of this bad bird cracking out of this rotten egg, and he's got a screwdriver in hand, and that's what they used to try to get in the house with. Bad parents have bad kids, and if no one's going to stop the circle, where are we headed? There's just a list of things you don't do if you're a good person. Yeah, only good people say good people. That's another painting. It's an old kind of country saying or something. He's good people. But anybody who says that, they are too. You don't hear slimes or criminals talking about good people. In, I believe, March of 2001 with Martin Andrew Button Gannett right in this basement, I taught him how to paint just soon before that, and we were kind of discussing the freedom of it and how and why we paint, and he came up with the title emotionalism because we paint what our emotions are. And later I've maybe learned it's more like because it evokes emotions in the viewer. A couple buyers have cried at the gallery over my paintings. I mean, wow. I mean, that's when TJ said that maybe the emotionalism is the viewer's emotions. And mine, And so Martin said, we got to have a name for this. And for years, I've been trying to come up with it. I've been painting like this for 15 years at the time. And then he came up with that, and it's like, that explains what I've been doing all this time without having to claim somebody else's title. It just made so much sense.
Yeah.
And then we really just tore it up after that for a while, because we were Frank and Martin emotionless. Oh my God, it was a new thing, and we were justified, and we were on our way. My paintings come from true stories, either that happened that day or something that's been stuck in my head a while, or a childhood memory. Or a lot of them are just some goofy title I came up with at work and I couldn't quit laughing about it, and I write it down and had to just go do it. Wasn't sure even maybe what the image would be, but the title stuck in my head. And other ones I just smear around paint until I see something and bring it out, and they come from a few different areas, but they're all just from the gut. I don't labor over it ever. If it gets to a point where I'm not sure what to do, or especially more importantly, when it gets to a point where I like what I've got going, I'll set it aside. I don't want to ruin it, You can smear paint on crap all day and cover over masterpieces. So as soon as I like something, I get it out of my way and I start something new, or pull out a few more I worked on, the night or week before. See what they need.
Yeah,
especially if I have a bunch of black paint out and I get one to a point, set it aside. All right, what else needs some black paint? The most I've ever worked on is maybe 23 or something. There have been other nights where I've started 14 paintings from scratch, and at the end of the night, 2 were done and 9 looked like something, and the other ones were just crap.
George Washington, I Cannot Tell a Lie.
Came about very accidentally. It was a few different pieces, and I screwed them together and flipped this one thing upside down, and all I had to do was add just one of the little George Washington curl things, and it was him, man. It fit so well at the time with Captain Dumbass in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like lying, cheating, stealing. There's just no sense in it. It just adds stress to your life. It's just not who I am. To try to lie and remember what you lied about, it just seems so foreign and useless and just
Frank Hansen's paintings make you masturbate.
Maybe that could be a selling point.
What about asbestos house?
Well, it's all based on the tile in this guy's kitchen, I know. Not necessarily me. That may or may not be asbestos, probably is. Yeah, well, anyway, we're pretty sure that the tile in our kitchen is asbestos, and we got kind of freaked out. And we're, about to sell the house, and we realized how long we'd been here and exposed to it or whatever. So it's a painting of my wife, Holly. I found out later. She's naked in my kitchen. It better be her, and it is. Sorry it didn't so pretty, honey, but and she's kind of being sucked into the floor or dissolving, and she's got a bald spot going. And
This is the painting on the invites. So reception, but
okay, here's the original. And then this one was folded up and sent back to the gallery. Which at first, when I heard about this, I didn't think it was the greatest thing, but TJ thought it was pretty funny and shaking this town up, maybe just a little anyway. This is ugly and offensive. I don't want this in my mailbox and certainly not on my wall. Please take our name off your mailing list. And it's from, anyway. These people didn't see what these people saw.
yeah.
Some are offended by it. Most people are liking it though.
But you stayed with him before, haven't you? Haven't you been on?
No, I've never been on it. No.
But you
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, I've met him a couple of
Yeah.
times. Oh yeah.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.